Here we go. Take it away, Cortney. Boop.
All right. All right, so I'm going to take my journey over the last 4 years, and I'm going to I kind of broke it down, bullet pointed it, but it's raw, it's real. So thank you for letting me share this, and it's always a gift to be able to practice sharing my story. So I'm gonna paint a picture. In spring of 2020. 1.5 months into the pandemic, 2 weeks after being laid off, 1 week into the gist, and 6 months pregnant. I was the mother to a 19-month-old, bright, beautiful little boy. I was also the wife and best friend to an addict. He relapsed after 10 years of sobriety, post his biological mother kidnapping his daughter. He spiraled out of control, and I spent the next 3 years trying to save him, which is where I found myself in spring of 2020. Desperation, hopelessness was creeping in quicker than what I could rage clean, and anxiety was ruling my life. So much so that I was losing my life. At 6 months pregnant, I was barely able to keep 115 pounds on my body. One day, I was aimlessly scrolling, and I found a bright-colored rainbow couple bleeding hope through my screen. I joined the gist by borrowing $30 from my sister, who was a single mother of 5. It was a super low moment for me because the years previous to that, I had always supported her. I knew it was something that I needed because I knew that there was in that challenge a new way of looking at life. It was something to help me get back to a place that I could reclaim what I had once lost. I was the victim of my husband and my best friend spiraling out of control, and my day-to-day became about keeping him alive and sheltering my son from all of his demons. The gist is where I learned that it wasn't my partner that was the issue. Here, I learned the most valuable lesson I could have ever taken away. No one was ever responsible for my feelings. It was me. I was responsible for the decisions that had led me to the place that I was that day. I was the one that was responsible for caring for everybody without caring for myself, and serving from a platter that was bone dry rather than a teacup that was overflowing. In gist, I learned tools to help me stand in my power. 4 days after my daughter's untimely ER birth, my partner wouldn't pick me up from the hospital to bring me home. I signed away my rights and got in my Jeep because I had also driven myself to have my daughter in the same day. I got in my Jeep and I drove home. In that moment, I walked into my house and found my world upside down. My husband completely unconscious, and my house trashed from top to bottom. My daughter was in the NICU from her preemie birth, and my son was with my mom. This offered me an opportunity to take inventory of my life and the opportunity to take my life back. I dug really deep, and I dug into all the tools I had learned from the gist. And I had also done a quick 6-week program that was Erupt and Flow after the gist. I knew it was crucial. So I learned all these tools. In that moment, I decided to evict my husband from our property. I called the cops. I had him removed. I packed my Jeep and I left, and I went to a hotel across the street from my daughter with my son. While my husband was being admitted into rehab, I slowly started to take my life back. This led me down a path of my first 6-month letter into becoming a reality. Today, my life is that 6-month letter. All I wanted was to live on a coast with my 2 children and to become a pillar of my community. And I truly am. I live in Galveston, and I can walk to the beach in 5 minutes. And I know every one of my neighbors, and my life is honestly pretty simple and quite beautiful. Graduating today from BizCraft, and I continue my growth as a gift of healing to others. And I'm still cleaning out the nooks and crannies of disbelief and all the wrinkles that life has given me. But today I can stand strong in my story and know that I have a gift of healing and that I am strong enough to handle anything that life gives, and that it's my decisions that lead to the future that I choose. Yesterday, the world gave me a gift. My boss called me at 9:15 a.m. and told me that she had decided to shut the company down, leaving me unemployed, a single mother of two. And honestly, I couldn't be more excited. A year ago today, I would have been a cluttered mess, worrying about the future. But today, I sit here in gratitude and excitement because I know what you put out in the world is what you get back. With all the work that I have done on myself and the realization that the world needs me and my story. And for those that are wondering about my husband, my partner is on his own healing journey, and I couldn't be more proud of him. He is 3 years sober today and living on his own, learning how to be his own man with the boundaries that I laid down. I asked him to live alone to learn how to stand in his own power, and that's exactly what he's doing. He thanks me on a daily basis. At first, he was furious, but now he sees the reasons as to why. He is better and stronger than ever before, and our relationship is grounded in truth. He holds his own boundaries, and I hold mine. We honor each other. We co-parent, we support, and we love. The future of our marriage is unknown, but our future as a family is concrete. We have found our friendship again, and the focus of our beautiful children that we created is at the center of day to day. I am beyond grateful for this work. I ask for help when needed, and I can look at the world with hope rather than sadness. I'm a different kind of parent than I ever imagined. I am breaking generational traumas and have even hired a parent coach. I know that if I want to be successful at the most important role I will ever hold, I need support. Every relationship in my life has become enriched, and although the number of humans closest to me may have decreased, I stand strong in my ethics and my boundaries, and I am full because my life is as rich today as I could have ever hoped. I am honored to be here, and I can't wait to continue this journey with all of you. So, that's it.
Oh my God, Cortney. That was so powerful. That was so powerful. I can't believe how far you've come
Yeah,
after what you've been through.
I know. Me too.
You're just phenomenal.
Yeah, I look back at pictures and it's really amazing.
Wow. I would love to see some of those pictures.
Yeah, I should send you one. I mean, I really like I look back and I feel unrecognizable. So
Wow. Yeah, you are. Goodness, just what you said about being 6 months pregnant and 115 pounds, that alone is like, oh my
I
God.
delivered Atlas at 123 pounds.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Kit wants to know how much you weigh now
I mean, not a lot, but
off screen.
yeah. So
Off screen,
I'm like, I mean,
breakfast.
today I'm still like 115, 113, but I'm a healthy, like,
Right. You're not 9 months pregnant. So it's fine.
yeah, exactly. I know. It's crazy.
Oh, Courtney, so powerful. You're so powerful.
Thank you so much.
So brilliant. I'm so excited
Me
that
too.
you were released from your job.
I know. I'm like, I think I'm supposed to be upset, but I'm not. Like,
I
this
mean,
is awesome. I told her thank you.
yeah, we were just looking for the solution. Just what was it? A couple months ago, we were on a cuddle puddle, and you were just like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. And I'm
I
like,
can't handle it. She doesn't listen to me. I put
yeah,
Bizcraft in my schedule. I schedule
yeah,
the hour off and she
mhm,
schedules meetings and she calls. You know what?
yeah.
Done.
This has been going on too long, and now you're finally graduating, and she's like, we're done, and you're like, what?
But you know what?
Perfect timing. Perfect
Honestly,
timing.
it's cosmic. It's cosmic. You know, I was in that car accident in 21. And although like I had some injuries, I feel much better now than I did in 21.
Mm.
Do you know that all my settlements came in right before she laid me off? I'm fine. I'm
Oh my God.
fucking great.
Talk about like divine timing
Thank you. Like
there.
meditation,
Wow.
manifestation, this shit all works.
It does.
Do it.
It does. It does. It really does.
Work.
It works. It works in ways that we really do not expect sometimes.
Yeah.
And that really sometimes do not feel like a blessing when they're happening. But once you start to get into that groove, these things happening that would normally feel devastating, all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, no, this is a gift. And
It's
you
a
can actually
gift.
celebrate the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a moment where I
Wow.
was like, oh, and then I stopped and I called Queenie and I said, I think we're supposed to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a dance party.
Amazing.
It
That's
was
amazing.
beautiful. I mean, I couldn't be more excited. Like I have my program. I know what I want to launch. It just needs
Mhm.
to, I need to iron out the wrinkles. I can't wait. I'm super excited. I'm getting my real estate license.
Oh my God. So
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah,
Perfect. That's perfect timing.
it really is.
And we get to keep you for 6 whole months.
Yeah, I know. And I have a baby Sheepa doodle.
Oh my gosh, how cute. Is it a girl or a boy?
It's a boy.
I
His
was
name
noticing
is
him.
Jack Rudy.
Oh, I love him. He's so
Um,
snuggly.
he is super snuggly. He's just a baby. He's 3 months old. So
Oh, that's precious. Gosh, thank you so much for your realness with that share today,
you're
Courtney.
welcome.
That is going to
Yeah,
be so empowering for so many people to hear.
I know. I like it's when I write it, I have to like really think because I think I could get really raw. I had a time I wanted to keep it inside, but
Mm.
yeah, it is
Was-
powerful and it was a really desperate moment. But addiction in this country is a true thing. It's
Yeah,
it's sad, it's devastating, and it is very widespread. And it's my hope to give hope to the partners and to the family members and to let them know that like there is you don't have to walk away from your partner. There's a way to like stand and be true to yourself,
yeah,
but also support.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm so proud of Christopher. I mean, there's moments I'm like, what is wrong with you? But that's just who he is. He's super eccentric, you
that's
know.
being human.
Yeah, he's just an eccentric person. And so,
Yeah,
but we have a really healthy relationship. I can't even, I'm mind boggled at it.
I am too. And I love what you said. You don't have to walk away.
I don't.
It's okay to walk away if you need to, and it's okay to
Yes,
have
it is.
boundaries.
Yes. And I support anybody that needs to walk away.
Mm,
I mean, in hindsight, we've been apart now for 3 years. There's definitely a time you have to heal, and whatever
yeah,
that looks like for each person is different.
exactly.
But I
Exactly.
mean, the state took him for a while. So
Thanks, state.
I
Thanks
got
for
to I
that.
got to be the prison wife for a moment. Like that was a fun hat to
Cute.
wear. I
That's a
learned
cute
all whole,
identity.
it was cute. Like I saw a whole different subculture that I knew nothing of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
But
all kinds of stories in here, girl. I am ready.
but there's hope. There's
Yeah,
hope,
there's so much hope. Yeah,
Brilliant.
I do. Like I love where I'm at right now, and
Yeah.
uh,
I do think that's one of the most powerful things that your stories like yours help people with in this community is just the simple gift of hope.
oh yeah. I mean, when I found you guys, I was barely holding on by a thread, and it was all on hope and faith. And my sister, she runs on hope and love. Like that's her saying, right? Hope and love, hope and
Aw.
love. I'm gonna get there day by day. And
Mhm.
she's the strongest person I know. And
Wow.
yeah,
And
she's
how,
my hero. Single mom of 5. She is my
I
hero.
mean,
She currently
seriously.
has 4 teenagers and a preteen.
Okay, real life superhero status right
Yeah,
there.
2 girls in junior high. Woo.
No, 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 no. I could not. I don't know what I'd be doing.
A lot of
But
meditation.
my mind just went out the window there for a second. But what I was going to say was imagine also how much your kids are going to benefit from
Oh,
getting to see their dad at the bottom of the barrel work his way back up again.
yeah, and he has 2 older children.
Mm.
They're currently, let me think, 17 and 19. And so,
Wow.
yeah, they've been with, I mean, obviously they've seen him through all these different phases. They were there for his 10 years of sobriety and for his
Mm.
relapse.
Wow.
And so
Wow.
I think when they're older, Right now, no, but when they're older, I would love to like really hear their perspective, because he has
Yeah.
changed so much. And
Yeah.
it is very much because of the work that I've been able to do on myself and help pass along, and
Exactly. It's the ripple effect.
yeah, and he's also because of this, he has become a pillar in the recovery community.
Yeah.
He Yes, I mean, he is now the advocate for all men in prison in Louisiana. He's
Wow.
their first point of contact that want to get into sober living,
Oh,
and he
wow.
helps place them in the appropriate house that fits their needs.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
That's his service work. He does it all for free because
That's
he just wants to
amazing.
give back. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Christopher, please send him our love.
No.
He has written to us to talk about how
Oh,
he
I
loves
heard.
you. And
We had to
yeah,
talk about boundaries, but
I
yes.
would love, no, it's okay. I would love
Oh,
to meet him one day, and
yeah,
just celebrate him and celebrate his journey as well. So whenever he's ready,
for sure.
bringing him to a challenge or a magma, whatever it is, he's always invited if that's okay
Oh,
with you.
Magma would be fun with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would like him.
Yeah, that would be great. We love having couples at Magma. It's very powerful, very healing, on a whole different level. So, yeah, and speaking as the child of a alcoholic my entire life until I moved out, and then all of a sudden he got sober when I was in my mid-20s and I lived 12 hours away. I was like, "Good job, Dad."
That's nice. That was my stepdad.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm closer to my father. I have the relationship with my father that I always dreamed of having as a kid, and I get to have it as an adult. And it's just as special as I always imagined it would be. It's just as wonderful and
Mm,
supportive. And to be honest, he has made up for a lot of those years. He really, truly has.
that's amazing. Like, that's such
So
a gift.
it
Me and my
is.
dad reconnected, like, that's a whole different story, but I reconnected with my dad and his wife,
Mm,
when I had Atticus, like, they had big issues with it, and so
yeah.
we all just dissipated, but we've
Yeah.
reconnected and
Yeah.
yeah, so
Hope is
those
possible.
relationships have been healed.
Yeah, hope and grace, those two things, they exist outside of the world of Christianity. They exist,
Absolutely. And
you
like
know.
speaking of grace, that's what I told my mom when being laid off yesterday. I said I wanted to exit with grace. Like she's telling me these things and she's just doing her thing. And
Mhm,
I made it intentional to sit there very stoic and
mhm.
calm. And I told her thank you. And she asked if I had anything to say. And so I said what I needed to, but in a very positive way. And I'm going to be mailing back her equipment and I'm going to send her a thank you basket. I make candles. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna send her one of my candles and some local chocolates and say thanks.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I think grace is really important.
yeah, it is. It is. And reconnecting damaged relationships wouldn't be possible without it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So thank you so much.
yeah, thank
You
you.
are beautiful and the community you've created is just so amazing. So thank you
Thank you.
for the community you have put out in the world.
Thank you for being here for it. Thank you for being a leader in it and a teacher.
Ah, you're welcome.
To the next 6 months
Woo!
of
And a
Courtney showing up
sparkly jacket.
big. Oh my God, you get to show up so big now that you don't have that freaking job.
I
Yay.
know, I know, I'm here. No, I'll
So
see
great. Thanks,
you.
Courtney.